listen and look to society for the subject matter that'll inspire me. Cause you see, all it takes is a great tale of heroism. The criminal minded trying to make bail, something off television. You win some, you fail the rest. A damsel in distress, decisions to make. Confess your sins, God bless you in the wrong place at the right time. All the more reason to write rhymes. You might find your firstborn as the centerpiece. It's not the word to play, saying the numbers is my third today. Second to none except one. I heard it's way too soon to give it up, live it up. You toast with a cup in the air. Consider the rhythm a little of what's to come. Yeah, bust your gun if you care to. Look inside there too. Took a ride to prepare you. Look alive, yeah, you provide, but to make some, it takes some motivation. Yeah, true. Unconditional love, trust your vision above all else. A balanced diet to assure your health. Go out and buy it. Be sure of yourself like Eliot, and learn you never could be too. See through me and you, your mama and your cousin, the dozen onlookers, cons and bomb hookers from the streets too. I greet you with a pound, which means you should have found a new friend in me and put him down with your circle. A picture worth 1,000 words, nouns and verbs. Adjectives sound superb. Glad to give you a reason to motivate me. Cause lately I'm knowing how long the wait be. The front court playing grade D makes me a quick 20. Usually prone to get money and it's known as sex sells. Call me on a flip phone next. Tell if you care to discuss it. I'll prepare the market and budget over here. I'm free and I'm loving it over there. Man, they're throwing rocks at the government. It's all here in black and white. Some of it states who has to fight, but you should think nothing of it. In fact, tonight is a new day, just a bit closer to the booty. Yeah, whatever you say, man. As long as you stay fans of all of the same bands and follow the game plans, motivate.
got this youngin' named Shane, 15 on probation. Shorty love 3 things for real: rap, weed, and PlayStation. In an 8th grade, saying he going to school faking, thinking it's cool escaping, getting his education. When they make him read aloud, it's so frustrating. Big words make him struggle with their pronunciation, and his classmates a clown on occasion. And that would only make him wanna get to pushing somebody's face. And I'm peeping, time's a wasting under my wing. I take him fly shit, my demonstration showing the roads his for the taking. So we don't have to lead a playpen, straight for the state pen, overcoming enslavement. Mentality to see through the fuckery. You're all a Willie Lynch fallacy, trying to reduce the odds of him being a handpicked casualty. It's all a process, I hope it happens gradually. It's another installation of payments toward reparations, but this is for those working and not waiting. See, the answer is motivation. Yup, another dedication for lost souls with no goals and aspirations. Call this an installation of payments upon them reparations. This is for those working and not waiting. See, the answer is motivation. Yup, another dedication for lost souls with no goals. I talk sense condensed into the form of a sonnet for all my soldiers on duty to squeeze a slug in your body. The problem's economic, break it down microscopic. Most folks do everything by any means for a profit, even if it means they putting their hands in your pockets. My concoctions are old doctrine that could stop it. Most of y'all think, man, it can't be serious. The whole world's up in arms over face value appearances. Kids turning murderer, wondering where they parents is. The Gulf War, oil prices, everybody's a terrorist. With all this madness, most living in fear of it, but each one teach your son preserve self, period. They've been warring over this since pharaohs threw up pyramids, and most folks don't want to hear the truth, but here it is. When the flesh rests eternally, where would the spirit live? Ooh. Call this another installation of payments of all those reparations. This is for those working and not waiting. See, the answer is motivation. Yup, another dedication for lost souls with no goals and aspirations. Call this another installation of payments upon them reparations. This is for those working and not waiting. See, the answer is motivation. Yup, another dedication for lost souls with no goals. Yeah, lend me your ear a sec, dog. Let me get at you. Yeah, you getting money. When you got it, who you giving to? This is for all the thugs, G's, bad men, and generals. My playback is as laid back as certain interludes with Ron Osley, lacing tracks by Bird Bacharach with all the passion of a battle rap. My company works in outreach, young gunners and classy gats from Sierra Leone to South Beach. My speech about peace, but this here only the mouthpiece that connect the old to the young straight through the streets like. Damn, man, look at how far we come. But collectively, look at how little's been done. And I reside in the land of the sun and kingdom of the slums. Slang this slang from now until kingdom come. And I guess it's why it's hard for y'all to catch my native tongue. Prepare for any change to come in the days to come. Take your first installation of payments upon reparations. But this is for those working and not waiting. See, the answer is motivation. Yup, another dedication of lost souls with no goals and aspirations. Take another installation of payments towards some reparations. Peace of mind I share with those in desperation. Yes, it's past time for us to start taking. This is a dedication of lost souls with no goals. Take another installation of payments towards some reparation. And this peace of mind I share with those in desperation. It's past time for us to start taking. Answers motivation. I'm giving y'all a dose of reparation.
more pimpin'. City street dweller, every asphalt different. Hitting with gin in the roots, my man Black Dog ripping out in Glasgow, Switzerland. My rap flow switching up, wait to promote a bitchin'. Is this asshole tripping while my cash flow missing? Don't fuck around, this is how I make a living. Stop, listen, get the guap. My kids can't eat my love of hip hop. This ain't the circus, I don't see no big top. So who you trying to clown your money like Chris Rock? Don't make me laugh with your funny money.
You know you can't spend it on it. It's like I wanna tell you.
Yeah.
It's time past. I wanna fool you.
Yeah.
And make you wanna tell you. It's time past. I wanna fool you.
Yeah. Yo, these promoters shady and they good for broken promises. Some of them scared of the hood, so they only promote the colleges. I'm having problems with excuses, especially when it comes to my money and the contract is exclusive. They selling tickets with your name up and light to shit, but when it's time to pay, they came up with all type of shit. One tried to pay me in marijuana. The crowd was so thin, he blamed Osama and the Twin Tower bombers. In my pocket like a thief, and there ain't no honor. Living all reckless like there ain't no karma. You ain't no punishment, I ain't your mama. I just had to expose the truth like Leonardo da Vinci when he paint Madonna.
Funny money, you know you can't spend it on it. It's like I wanna tell you.
Hey,
It's time past. I wanna fool you.
Come on.
And make you wanna tell you. It's time past. I wanna fool you.
Whoa.
And make you
Illegal business, control America. Illegal immigration, gun control, hysteria. War on terror, war on drugs. Now everybody have vices, so we still getting higher than gas prices. Yeah, we have righteous MCs ready to infiltrate the system like a disease to bring it right to his knees. You ain't fucking with the pay for play. That shit is gay. Get down with Blacksmith, get the fuck out the way. Everything's straight. Just get up from under the table. I'm not a pimp running a stable. I'm a kid with the vision, running a label with the freshest MCs with something to say too. We cutting the umbilical cord from the navel, willing and able to change the game for the better. A lot of crews claim it together, then they fall apart and blame it on cheddar. Please, I stay professional in all my endeavors. So we about to blow like Parliament and V for Vendetta. They try to get you with the funny money.
you know you can't spend it on it. It's like I wanna tell you. It's time past. I wanna fool you. And make you wanna tell you. It's time past.
The countdown commenced right as I sequenced to land rinsed. Touched by my mother, touched by her careful hand. Careful little man, animated child I live. Nothing is mild, I'm a celebrated display. In the accelerated way, the countdown sets, the countdown lets no one avoid its next, humanoid or not, it sets the plot. In this we have no voice, we have no choice, either to rot or rejoice. 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 Look, officials faded to the pond, dated farm with limitations, a habitual duration. The pond is ritual or expectation. It maintains in its ponds. Our life remains chaotic trance. We make glance beyond robotic bonds. Tell them the countdown is upon as they count down their youth. Days done cool the youth of Babylon. Wasting their strongest years stoned. Wasting their strongest years stoned. There is no time for that. I sat to fractionate my mass. I'll calculate quickly before I'm sickly, and quickly disintegrate to grass. We come and go, so decisions must be made before we go to dust and vision. Yo, we all must fade. We all must fade. Damn, I better hurry up. I better evolve. What are we building? As we are yielding our time. Maintain production, gain a portion of decline. This portion is distortion. It can't define a picture like an ant in a mind, like a plant in a fixture confined. What are we building as we are yielding to the vine? What is divine? Tell me. What are we building as we are yielding our time? What is sublime? And from this spawn a consistent show. When dawn was distant, resistant to yarn was the low, above consistent. To tame prosperity so persistent, love became the glove, the parity. Clarity is a rarity for explorers. Some are hunger distraught, some are caught in paradox chorus. The box was Pandora's, and within was destructive, reductive to sin. Let the constructive in, let us in to create. Let us procreate, let us, just let us be, let us. The matrix was devised to have us occupied till we have died. I die inside when I'm inside the mix. The 9 to 5 divine, while do some pill behind the drink. I feel the mind rape live. I'm tripping from numeric thunder, slipping to neurotic vent. I cannot survive this wicked high. Underwent, understand, I demand no sympathy or apathy. It's cool, that's like routine in this gene pool. You know what? Maintain production, gain a portion of decline. This portion of distortion, it can't define a picture like an ant in a mind, like a plant in a fish to confine. What are we building as we are yielding to the divine? What is divine? What are we building as we are yielding? What is
counterbalance the serenity. What signs of battle, inclination, mind obliteration, destruction, the mildest figuration, consumption of the middle creation. That's MC, middle class, no affiliation, abomination, pitiful massa, non-invigorating, asinine organization, turning niggas into bitches ovulating, rhythm and blues and slow rotation, aggravating. You see me first, be migrating, meaning dispersed till you're a blur on the horizon fading. I'm size amazing, classified on arrival as a mastermind and idol of the here and after. Overseer of the rolling sphere, this year like NASA. Witness superior, career potential, crush the merely mortal mental master of the universe. See me on a twist like Rasta, or speaking through a verse, divine central shadow caster. When next to common class, generic niggas complaining that bastards on the common axis. God forbid I should ever lose my grip on this, my trade, my duty, my drug, my love, my shit, my what? Black dove, black dove.
You can't take the jungle out the cat.
What's that?
You could take a nigga out the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out the cat.
Nah, God forbid.
You could take a nigga out the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out the cat.
Yo, you try to mimic, you've reached your limit. You can't copy no gimmick. Ordeals imitated, never duplicated. Davidic prophecy stated there be critics, posses and native bitches on the did it. Here comes the savior, diamond in the rough for sheep and wolves who come to give it. Out of the mist of schism, hit it on the head like a nail, while others miss it. The feeling in the frigid waters. Hear from the mystic fathers of the universe and four corners of the galaxy. Send a message of doom to herbs, accentuate your fallacies. Your destiny, your fate, and actuality subject you to your own medicine and mentality direct from you. She's come correctly, not for cowardly, I expect from you. Apologies to the avid as you swallow the tablet trying to cure you from your averageness. You never heard a dove reflect and turn to savageness. That's why I break it down to Gerbers for your babble, bitch. God forbid I should ever lose my grip on this, my trade, my duty, my drug, my love, my shit, my what? Black dove, black dove. God forbid I should ever lose my grip on this, my trade, my duty, my drug, my love, my shit, black dove, black dove.
rays surround me like melanin. As the world turns, I'm in the earth like skeletons. 6 feet deep, nocturnally I shine. Rhyme with my third eye beaming. Gamma rays refine me, my body. A physical essential, changing uncivilized. Range is my credential. Pencil all my thoughts organized to surprise. Hypnotize the wise, wearing no disguise. Arise positive, coming real, with truth setting free. My grains be the pains, breaking chains mentally. Arranging history with a justified twist. Look in the abyss, my pen be like my fist for fury. I dismiss any jury, I control all the law. All laws here, fear cause you can't kill me. Pass the altar by my rhymes like signs of detours. My death exceeds sand on seashores. See me on a path from all the wrath in my chromosome. XY, maybe I'm Maximus, we Thunderdome, caught in the zone. Infinite duration, born into a god like persuasion. The force that I possess makes you paranoid. You try to step to this, it's void. I said the force that we possess makes you paranoid. You try to step to this, it's void.
Welcome to no man's land, I be the numbskull. Upside down is my brain, infected by the baffled. Unraveled be the secrets in my garden. Hardened by the whispers from the demons in these melodies. I sleepwalk, napping as I stroll. Exploring territories that be blind to an eye that is naked. Returned is your perception that's been twisted. Don't look directly in the light for you might burn your eyes. Here stands tree in the form of a nightmare. Shattered be your dreams, you're gasping for air. Snatched is your breath. Death is what you're staring in the face when I place on my thinking cap flows get thrown. Now shown is my ass, you're surpassed. On cloud 9 I'm walking and talking. Observed and disturbed, I'm bewildered. A builder of eternal harmonies. In the art of noise, I be the master of disaster. A creature with features, a drifter from the horrors of the distant. Searching for a hideaway, disguised as an ally of war. But rest assured that the seeking and freaking in the void. The force that I possess makes you paranoid. You try to step to this, it's void. It be the force that we possess makes you paranoid. You try to step to this, it's void. It be the force that we possess makes you paranoid. You try to step to this, it's void.
Feels the air, I walk through the area. Devil stare, prepare, the stalk's getting scarier. Look me in my face, you can't, you turn away fast. Arm, leg, arm, head, supreme blast. Knowledge times 3, formula bringing forth my mind. Size will make you flee to decays with your swine. Recall the place grafted, mountains, fountains of contaminated water you can drink.
There's no solution to the puzzle. Rattle be my mind by these spaces in the walls. A thin line is walked. I reach into the night, seize the day. Swung be the momentum off your shoulders. Lifted is the weight, now your fate's in my hands. Plans to escape, your exit stage left. Searching for a back door. What more is packed and can be handled. Dismantle be your frequencies by these sequences of flows. Poetical mirages that vanish in the shadows of the darkness. Evaporation of the music in the waters. Listen to these visions that be spoken, unheard by ears that be deaf, and blind to these thoughts that are captured in these pictures drawn with words that we speak and freak with clever phrasing. Amazing like race, face the music, horizons be expanded, eliminate the process, and now you've landed in the void. Try to step to this, it's
Special shout out to my main man Zaquan for lacing me with the beat. Once again, it's the peak. Oh. Yo. Link for link, not linked to herringbones, but links between people sharing homes and food they've grown. Names well known, ideas in their domes. All that connects and lets us know we ain't alone. Shown the way by the old and gray. Stay connected by the influence of those that passed away. Frayed at the seams, fade like dreams. Made the team paid, still stayed underground like scheme. Making dents in a system that ain't making sense. We represent a wind up past tense. Beyond frustrated, jaded, mad and upset, but it's them links that keep us in check. And it goes sister, brother, friend, lover, grandmother, everybody that you've ever known. I don't click the link, I link the click. I think the trick is to see ourselves as people. Sister, brother, friend, lover, grandmother, everybody that you've ever known. I don't click the link, I link the click. I think the trick is to see ourselves as people. Link for link but not online. The type of bond that's strong enough to make a player pawn shine. To buy food for the little one that needs him, knowing one day that may be the seed that feeds him. Breathing the same air that the whole world share. Fair, better than the weather when the ozone tears. Stare at the sun, stand among your younger ones and trust the links to always keep them there. Link for link, not what you think but what you feel. Instinctive ways beyond the phrase of keep it real. Signed and sealed on common ground, the links reveal. I think the trick is to see myself as people. I think the trick is to see myself as people. I think the trick, yo, sister, brother, friend, lover, grandmother, everybody that you've ever known. I don't click the link, I link the click. I think the trick is to see ourselves as people. Sister, brother, friend, lover, grandmother, everybody that you've ever known. I don't click the link, I link the click. I think the trick is to see ourselves as people. I think the trick is to see ourselves as people. I think the trick is to see ourselves as people. Special shout out to my active element people. And my no more prisons people. And my IA people. And my We Rise people. And to my boys at Quan, Ashe, all my conscious people.